So we are going to react to Rev's reaction to Leaflet's new AI program that she put out to help VTubers. And let's see where it goes. I haven't watched this yet, but I already gave it a thumbs up. Because it's Rev and his content is never bad. So let's go, guys. Let's get into this. I'll share my own, personal view on the whole entire thing here in a second.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Leaflet situation, or as Asmongold would say, the
I was
Leaflet
told I would
situation.
be mission critical with helping
But this is someone
with
who I'm sure most of you are aware of. We have a very overlapping audience. But it comes to me with a
getting
very
embarrassed
heavy
and getting
heart
ran over
that
in the new Black
things
Ops 2
have
so they
gone
can't
too
slide
far.
cancel and
That's
bunny
right.
hop.
Leaflet has gone too far, and I'm going to join the countless ankle-biting 100-follower.
Yeah, so in Rev's last video when it came to Leaflet, when it talked about the whole entire art thing versus Leaflet's little AI program, it was a bunch of like less than 1,000 follower Andys who are just like mass quote tweeting Leaflet's AI program. It is just insane that this is happening. How these artists are reacting to this, it's wow. If you guys wanted to keep gatekeeping the art form in the way that it is when it comes to VTubing, you should not have let fraud go out of control as it has. Okay? Not as it should have, as it is right now. Okay? Because fraud is your biggest thing. Literally, so many people have been robbed of their money that the artistry world hobby part of VTubing can't be trusted. I got frauded twice before I found Tati and Loki to do my model. Now, what do you think I'd rather have that $1,000 go to? Would I have rather had it gone to Loki and Tati? Or would I have rather gone to these fraudsters that couldn't draw worth a shit? And weren't worth $1,000. $500 a piece, actually. You tell me.
Virtue signaling V-tweeters who are currently attacking her to the point of trending on Twitter.
Yeah, and when I looked at this too, most of the people reacting to this don't even have a streaming channel, by the way. They don't even stream on Twitch. They barely have 1 to 3 videos uploaded on YouTube. They don't make content on a regular basis. They're not entrenched in the whole entire VTubing scene enough to even form an opinion. But they're letting their ego ride them into this, and it's backfiring horribly.
Why, you ask? Why such a big shakeup?
I say to
Rev?
you,
well,
draw faster.
I want to be on the right side of history.
It's not about drawing. I don't think that I think that the time frame that artists give is not the problem. I seriously think that the fraud is the biggest problem. People are just tired of their money getting ripped off in the hundreds of dollars by people who go unchecked in, the artistry part of this. Look at what's going on VGen right now. The reason I don't use VGen as much as I used to anymore, people have come up with fraudulent accounts. They go in there and make these astounding claims that like one VTuber is going to hard R another VTuber. Oh, I jerked my stuff off to blank VTuber. There's just so much bullshit that the artistry community has not called out that it's finally hit a breaking point with the VTuber community, and they want something different. And Leaflet's giving them that. And that's what's pissing off all these like 1,000 follower Andys. They don't get it that artistry in this part of the scene literally shot itself in the foot. That is the thing that they are not understanding. They are just going on gatekeeping brigades to keep artistry alive. I will trust Tati and I will trust Loki 100% of the time now that I found them, if I want art done. The problem is that I had $1,000 robbed from me first, and fraud, when it comes to my model art, that I'm not just like biting at the bit to give Tati more money. You get what I'm saying? It didn't put doubt in my mind about both Loki and Tati professionally. It put doubt in my mind overall, especially after I used Tati and Loki and I got my model up and running. I had a problem with VGen within the first month that I had a model. First month. Me doing exactly what all my mutes said to do and use VGen for all of my art. And I gave up on it because there was so much negative messages being swooped around. That same message system that VGen uses is now being translated over to another app right now where other VTubers are getting blamed for these ridiculous takes that keep on getting asked of these VTubers on this one, like, ask a question app. It starts with a T. I don't know what it is, but it's things like that that kick artists in the face, and artists are not doing enough to protect that. They aren't. All that kind of stuff does is it draws people away from artistry to look for a different option. Because I know that if I buy this program, I don't have to deal with a social media. I don't have to deal with an app. I just directly buy it myself and I'm doing it on my computer. It eliminates all the third-party garbage that comes along with dealing with artists. And that's what they're mad about. They're mad that the VTubing scene has gotten tired of all of this garbage flowing around artistry. But they're trying to gatekeep it because now they have something to lose because Leaflet is going to make this thing good and it's going to compete with them and it's going to win because it's better than almost 70% of the artists out there that do work. No offense to any artists out there, but if you're sitting there saying that a piece of art costs $500 and your portfolio is literally 2 or 3 things, yeah, you're asking for a bit too much moolah there to start off. Your ego's writing checks your body can't cash.
That's right. Because all the good people, these self-proclaimed
doesn't help that
good
so
people
many
are
artists
very
use
mad
bots
at
and pressure
Leaflet
new
for
people to
reasons
commission them.
That'll be very obvious in just a second.
How many times, mods, have we kicked out artists who have been just advertising themselves in my chat in particular? I have had to, back when I first started VTubing, I was kicking out an artist who was trying to do that like every single day that I streamed. And now that I'm not at like 500 followers for them to easily manipulate me and I know what I'm doing, they left me alone. Because I have an artist. And I have a model now. So they can't ask me for that or pressure me into it anymore. Watch what you guys do when it comes to getting your first model. If Leaflet comes out with this, I highly encourage you guys, if you want your first model done, go with Leaflet's program when it comes out. I guarantee you it won't be pressure. It won't be a shit ton of money. You won't get frauded. You'll get exactly what you pay for. Because Leaflet is probably one of the most ominous VTubers out there.
What did Leaflet do in this situation?
Also, 2 competitors to
Leaf
are out.
provided
Yeah, I know, right?
To make VTubing
at least it doesn't since I became mod.
Yeah. Yes, that is her irredeemable crime.
See, my mods are even saying that they've kicked them out. It's because they find random VTubers that don't really have a following yet, that don't know what they're doing in this scene, and they're trying to socially pressure them into it. It is exactly what I think that's what Mikey said, right? No, that was Runosaur. What up, Anime? How you doing, dude? Thank you for the emotes. But Rune, you're right, dude. It's because they socially pressure these people into spending money. Well, if you don't help me, my career will flatline, and I need stuff for my portfolio, so can you please help? No, it's a gimmick, man. It's become too much of a gimmick with how much fraud there is in artistry nowadays. And now the bubbles burst, and now all of you artists are afraid. I'm chilling. How are you doing? Oh, I'm going to be enjoying my last day of streaming, dude, before vacation.
Crime. Now, this comes in the context of a very loud debate in the VTubing scene about AI. And people, as we've seen, are virtue signaling about this. It's mostly nobody VTubers and VTweeters who have very strong opinions about this subject.
We all know about VTweeters in this community, don't we, chat?
Basically saying you're not a VTuber, you're not a content creator, and you're even a terrible person for ever using AI. Now, Leaflet, who has used AI to produce some very funny content, music videos,
she's very hilarious,
came out with something very useful.
It's not just music videos, guys, it's her songs too. She's got songs up on Spotify that are awesome.
A very
put them in a box.
Very useful tool, and if it's not obvious already, I'm being very facetious.
Please open the floodgates for new tools. It's awesome. Oh, I 100% agree with you.
But she says this: I'm making a program that is a bridge between PNG tubing and live 2D. It's called Adventurer. You can make a model in less than 30 minutes and add new emotes in less than 5. And she presented this video showing off the software, and this is a really great thing. For those who don't know, PNG tubing is when you literally have a PNG still image while you...
I started out as a PNG. That's how I started off VTubing. I had a PNG that Tati came up with. And then she made it into a model.
You're waiting to get a 2D live VTuber model, okay? That's kind of the entry point for a lot of people before they get into VTubing. But Leaflet, free of charge and by her own efforts, is providing a tool to bridge...
Wait a minute, this thing's gonna be free? Oh, shit. Oh, Leaflet's the GOAT. Leaflet's the motherfucking GOAT. Isn't that VTX as Twitter is X now? What? What? Huh? They tweet every day a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, that is true, Mikey. Yeah. VTX? Explain deeper on that one, Anime. Maybe I'm just being brain dead and stupid right now. I did not know that this would be free. Oh, shit. Okay.
That gap. And a lot of people are very appreciative of this. Banana Juju saying, Leaf...
Monkey! Monkey, monkey, monkey!
Working her magic and changing VTubing forever. We love to see it. I am nothing but amazed of everything she has accomplished so far. Here's another one saying, man, if I had this when I was PNG tubing. The system I came up with used OBS hotkeys and a ton of animated GIFs I paid for. This looks way more user-friendly. Here's another one saying, Leaflet really is...
Simply John. Yeah, this guy and I have been talking a lot, too.
...a creator of the people. First, she makes a TTRPG Angel Sword for free, and it gets constant updates. Now she is making this for free.
Yes, that's why they hate her. Turns out they hate the tools in the hands of the...
We need more grifters. I cannot wait to try it. And here's another one saying, Leaf out here casually destroying the VGen Mafia. She's released...
I know. It is actually pretty crazy how defensive that they've become. Like, it's getting to the point to where there's like a cancel Leaflet thing going on right now on X, which is really, really nuts.
Releasing it for...
Apparently there's another rumor that she's been like blacklisted, and apparently she's been getting death threats out the ass. By the way, if you're gonna threaten Leaf, stand up and defend Leaf, Battle Bears. Don't take that shit from a bunch of leftist little crackheads. Remember, Leaf, when the shark comes, bear all your courage and punch it in the snout.
Free. Riggers, as in VTuber riggers, are quaking right now. And yes,
nice.
They were. To the point of Leaflet
I need to bleach my eyes. I saw the
Twitter.
Apex Cyberpunk
Course,
crossover
when
trailer.
Problematic one like Leaflet is trending. It brings out the Quangos, as mentioned in the previous post.
The Quangos be Quangoing!
Who are here to virtue signal. But I want to start with this post from Leaflet showing a screenshot that really encapsulates
left side eats up after the
debate.
corpos
One
waste.
person mad
yeah,
at
I know,
Leaflet
right?
Quoting her saying, more AI in the VTuber space.
So many people are so anti-corpo nowadays that like corpos can't even recruit people anymore. Like HoloLive has completely stopped recruiting because, well, one, they have so many, and two, nobody would want to join them anyway, especially after we've seen so many corpos fail. Right now, Ninja Sanji's standing on one leg. HoloLive is really the only successful org out there anymore.
It's a big slap in the face to customizable model makers, asset makers, riggers, artists, etc.
No, it's not. You know what's a big, huge slap in the face? Your customers getting frauded. That's a big old slap in the face. So guess what? Now you guys are getting your karma. You guys have let fraud go so far that now we're relying on people like Leaflet to save us from that. You did it to yourselves. Customer base didn't do it to you. You did it to yourselves by not gatekeeping it enough. You failed. You failed to keep the bad people out, and you scared the good people by doing so. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
And then, in the related Discover More tab...
Said it before, favorite quote, I ask you to judge me by the enemies I have made.
Vtuber says, I put in a commission request for PNG Vtuber on VGen, and no word back after a week. Not even a message. Ugh. So I canceled it. I'm upset. It was so cute.
That is called karma.
And there you have it, right? People are literally trying to virtue signal and cancel Leaflet for providing a free AI-based tool while providing an alternative that they're upset about themselves because it's not working out. At the end of the day, a lot of people would like to work with more artists, but it's very pricey, or they're getting canceled and their request denied because of wrongthink. We have seen so many artists refuse to work with people for their political beliefs or being problematic, what have you. But a tool like that provided by Leaflet gets rid of all of that. It gets rid of the virtue signaling because it's a very real thing. A lot of people want to work with artists, but artists have made it very clear, I won't work with you if you're problematic. And even if I do, I'm going to charge a lot. So there is this provided, but people are really mad about it. This user saying, anybody saying, wow, this is amazing, needs a history lesson. This is Leaflet. She spent the last year glazing AI for her own
and I'm so happy that she did, and I'm glad I'll never follow you, Niles.
pathetic.
See, this right here is one of those Andes that I found. Literally, chat, this Naomi person literally does not have any content on a YouTube channel, does not have any streaming platforms, nothing.
Lifeless projects, and this is no different. The entire thing is AI-based. AI is not a magic wand. It's a VTubing, and that's true. It's not a magic wand. You still have to make content, but if this bridges the gap and allows people to get to a starting point easier, wouldn't that be a good thing? But this person is getting destroyed. 58 likes versus 167 comments. Leaflet saying, Mom Spaghetti. Another comment saying, it clearly is, and this is the worst it's going to be. The next version is going to be better, and then eventually the AI version will be superior to the traditional live 2D. Clearly it is, LOL. I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. They are bodying you in the comments, and you deserve it.
Fuck.
Also, who is this judging others? A 33-year-old he-they.
Oh, God.
Followers.
I didn't even
I'm not
catch
here
that.
To follow.
Dude, you put... Okay, automatically, if you put your pronouns inside of a profile, that should be just a heads up that nobody should listen to you. Just saying. Oh, by the way, this very same person actually used to follow me, too. That's what's really funny about it.
Shame, but there is definitely a clear pattern where people with no measured success are coming out and attacking people like Leaflet for providing free resources to get your career going. And speaking of career, who is this policing the VTubing scene? Someone with no...
Wow, even Rev found that she doesn't have any content. Fucking Christ, man. Jesus, the fuck, plural male? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, anime. Canadian detected, opinion rejected. Fuck. Oh, that was so good, Rune. Fucking love you, dude.
No content. I checked out their Twitch link. No
Ugh.
content. The page is not even there. Like, who is this? But
Yep.
here's another VTuber saying, can we stop bringing AI into every single creative field? The VTubing community.
How about this? Be actually creative and give us good narratives. Hollywood, gaming. Oh, VTuber scene. Books. Why don't you guys just give us good content and then we'll rely on you again? Because you leftists seem to be failing everywhere.
Is quite literally built on real human art and hundreds of artists' work. Pick up a pen.
If average weight of average person is 75 kilograms, do I count as two men at once with my 150?
There's only a VTubing scene. If you're focused on a greater
I don't know, but that sounds like logical math anime.
Virtue signalers in that related scene, you're already missing the mark. Focus on your own community. Big mistake.
Why? Here's the thing, too. Well, it kind of makes sense that they're picking the raccoon, but why are all fucking raccoon VTubers dicks? Has anybody noticed that?
But this idea of just pick up a pen, well, you know what? Some people are not artists. Some people are looking...
I'm not an artist. Not an artist at all. I can't draw worth a fucking damn. And there's two reasons for this. One, I don't have the artistic ability. And two, my right hand is so damaged that I'd be like drawing something and like a squiggly line comes up. I can't even grip a mouse for longer than 10 minutes without my hand killing me. Okay? So, yeah, screw you, lady.
For alternatives to the traditional sources, and that's what Leaflet is providing. But
I'm
also,
autistic, not artistic, damn it.
Another 100-follower person trying to speak on behalf of the quote-unquote VTuber community. But here's another VTuber.
You guys are literally, you leftist VTubers are literally using this as clout baiting. You're not using it because you want to defend artistry. You're doing it for clout.
Saying soulless piece of trash is what I think this is. Even if you excuse the
soulless piece of trash, huh?
Use of generative.
Yeah, dude, that's why she starts every stream on 3 different platforms, dude, with 500 plus followers, because it's soulless. I can tell you this right now, Leaflet is one of the most souled people out there. She has one of the greatest souls to exist in VTubing. She does. That's not me glazing her, that's me being honest. She's one of the best people in the whole entire scene. She's nice as hell. And you know what? You don't want to know what another thing is, too, that I found out throughout this whole thing? Every single one of these people that replied to my repost of leaflets, I asked them, have you ever watched her? And they just come back in DMs because they don't want to say it publicly, and they're just like, well, no, but she's all AI, and she's all right-wing, and she has a bunch of guns. Then how do you know who even she is? You just know her by name. You're locking yourself in an echo chamber out of your stupidity. And then I get blocked by them because I stated the truth to them.
AI, as in, I can't draw
that shit sounds like I'm not homosexual. I'm homosexual.
Well, you know what? There's also
a lot of them are failing at the clout too. Yeah, yeah.
This option over traditional means because it's easier.
I'm an artist, but I prefer pencil and paper. Digital art is too smooth. And there are too many tools to keep track of.
I mean, the virtue signaling is there.
I mean, if that's what you do, seriously, if that's what you want to do, if you want to do hand-drawn stuff on paper and pencil, then that is a form of art. And good for you. But if you're in the VTuber sphere, man, hoping to make some money off of art, it's a rougher road than becoming a VTuber about it. Because so many of the clientele just don't trust you at face value anymore. And I think that all these clout chasers are failing to see that.
The first thing they want you to know is that they don't support AI, and they has 300 followers. Again, not trying to shame someone.
Yeah, bro. Back when I was down there at around 200 to 300 followers, I definitely didn't, put myself out there was such an egotistical statement. Jesus. Jeebus. You guys are doing this for like 1 or 2 followers.
For being a low follower account, but like
he has, is that the Hungarian flag and the transgender flag in there too? Oh, there's Strawberry Kitten, artist and Unk, Strawberry Kitten. Chaos God VTuber? I think that I've gotten into a debate in threads with this guy before.
There's definitely a pattern here.
Wow.
People so mad about this.
Of course he has trans flag.
And it's that their concept is not proven to be tangibly successful. Here's another one saying, not only is this
I wonder what is color of straight man, as it seems whole, LGBTQ took all the colors.
Like this is why computers and phones are
I bet he watches that one app on YouTube. I bet he's a TikTok nutcase, dude. I'm willing to bet that. Oh, not this guy. No. This guy did not get involved.
You're blaming Leaflet for phones?
Oh, God. This is a Vex follower. Oh, you guys are a part of the Lady Voldemort echo chamber. Oh, my God.
Being expensive, you think this entire scenario is the reason why phones are expensive nowadays? I mean, this is like Hassan blaming Israel for everything. Like, really? You're going to blame a problematic VTuber for the price of phones? I think it's a bit of a reach. Mm-hmm. But of course, Leaflet, as she does with other projects, comes out with a 30-plus minute long update.
Sorry, guys, I'm just waking up.
Improving things and providing more resources for people. And of course,
I took a nap.
The usual suspects are still very upset. You have this VTuber rigger here saying, I hate this. There are hundreds of free VTuber models and assets out there made by artists. You don't need to use AI to be a...
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, especially if Leaflet makes it. Yeah, I do.
VTuber. Well, that's your opinion. And of course, well, people chose a different route than you. And of course...
God damn it. When I get my life fixed around Leaflet, I'm going to do this.
You hate this so much, and yet, in the replies, you...
All that these people are doing when they say things like this is they're making people hate them more. Or, not just like hate them, but completely disregard them.
Promote your own Twitch channel. Like, you hate this situation so much, but you can't help but try to promote yourself in the replies. And it's always funny to see the reply from the original poster getting 8 likes on 2,200 views. Like, no one actually cares.
Ooh, I have a better ratio than you. Ooh.
About the actual content and supporting it. It's more about getting likes for the virtue signal.
Life
post.
is that food.
No one
if they want after the children idea
content whatsoever. And of course, this person is.
If they went after the idea of the children having to work in the mines for the materials to make the computer parts, I'd kind of understand where they're coming from, but the cost of things is increasing because corpos are greedy. That is actually valid. Also, not paying for emotes is so huge. Yeah. All the emotes that you guys have, those things cost me like $150. Yeah. And I'm not even stacked on emotes like somebody like Leaflet or Juju are. Ugh. We need to split world on 3 blocks. What? Oh, fuck you, Mikey. Fuck off, bro. East, west, and the middle, where we can put those types of people in the middle. Okay.
Angry at a free option.
Well, like I keep on saying to New York and California, I think Israel had the right idea walling off Palestine. That's all I'll say. Need to start doing it to Michigan, too, because Dearborn's starting to look like a third world hellhole that I used to visit when I was in my military career.
VTubers going because, well, they are a VTuber rigger themselves. This sort of technology, this sort of tool, is literally putting them out of business, and yet they're so mad about it, they're crashing out on people like Leaflet instead of just promoting their own experience. They're
Yeah, why are you guys doing that? Why are you guys insulting the way that she's coming up with it, but the only thing that you guys are putting on here to represent yourself is empty Twitch channels? You know, if you guys wanted to combat this the right way, you would start drawing live on your Twitch channels. I don't know, might be a genius idea, but of course, though, I have frontal lobe damage, so I'm retarded by default.
their own portfolio. Like, if
Michigan
you're such
mentioned.
a better option,
Hey, yo, I'm
and
from
a better
Michigan.
route, your work should speak for itself, but clearly, they're pretty insecure about that. Here's another quote saying,
Your
"OMG,
state's
it looks
failing, Killjoy."
uncanny. AI does not belong in the VTuber/art space." Well, that's according to you with 200 followers. Again, not shaming, just a pattern being recognized.
I know.
Here's another one saying, "This is very disturbing." Really? This is very disturbing to you? Anyways, they continue saying, "I saw
Oh, this chick blocked me.
this account being followed by bigger VTubers and VTubes
I'm blocking this guy because he's standing up for Leaflet." Well, she's way better than you are. So, suck it, fool.
Studio itself, which VTube Studio is the program I'm using right now to
Hey, I'm using it.
live record what I'm using right here, my VTuber model. This is the source basically every VTuber uses, so that's got a sting. And they say, "I'm so confused. That account is pro AI? Hello? I thought those VTubers and artists don't support AI. Huh? Well, clearly you don't have much of a pulse on the VTubing scene." And of course,
This is the same person that argued with me about the Second Amendment and how we should get rid of guns. And then when I brought up a very valid reason to protect my home from, I don't know, the very people who are putting my address everywhere, she was kind of like, I'm gonna block you. All right, bye.
imagine the shock when a lot of the bigger VTubers include
At least I think it's her. It looks really familiar to that second A argument that I got into. Really, really familiar. I mean, it could have been Teardrop VTuber too, Mizuki, but I definitely think that it's this person.
the account running VTube Studio just doesn't care.
I only stand
At the
for
end
a
of the
real
day, people
woman,
really
not
care.
those
If you're
types of
using
little
whatever source,
crybarbies.
people don't really
Yeah,
care
that's
if
true,
you're
anime.
entertaining and you're providing content. And unfortunately, a lot of people in the VTubing scene, they focus way more on what VTubers are saying and what's getting likes rather than the reality. Because the reality is, if you're entertaining, no one really cares.
Yep.
They just want content.
I don't know,
Versus
chat.
saying
Are you
about
entertained?
AI on Twitter is
Are you entertained being in my cave? Are you entertained?
not content people enjoy. But the virtue signaling continues. This person saying, "Free block
Step
list."
1, reset the
Yes.
reset world.
They
Step
should
2,
alienate
eliminate
yourself
stupidity.
from VTubers and virtue signal about this, and also try
What the
to
hell's wrong
block
with you?
people
Stop it, Kenny!
who are supporting this, but clearly you're not too invested because
I have many opinions on the Second Amendment. I caught the tail end of Alara covering the topic. She seemed pretty anti-AI, but she also claims to want to see both sides. Wouldn't mind if she reached out to Leaflet and they could arrange a little debate about all this. She won't, of course, especially with the amount of hate Leaf is getting right now. Yep, she won't. Because the moment that she says that she's going to debate Leaflet, there goes like probably a good fraction of her follower base because they don't welcome debate. They're either right and everybody else is wrong, or you mean nothing. That is what being a leftist is. Fucking commies.
you were to block Leaflet, you had to make this quote and interact
I wonder if it could make me a bear cave.
for
Free block list? Fucking echo chambers, bro.
what? Attention, I guess. But here's another one saying, "If you support this, unfollow me right now, please."
Hey, I actually retweeted this one.
There's so many free options, and I myself have been donated customizable models from kind people to start out.
Anyway,
as a
I want to
YouTuber.
hear
You
your
don't need this AI
opinion on a
garbage.
video I suggested yesterday.
Well, here's the thing. You gotta look.
We gotta play Horizon. I can't spend a lot of time doing reaction content today, anime. I'm sorry, buddy, but I might have to skip out on it because I'm going on vacation tomorrow. And a lot of people want to see me play Horizon right now.
break. You're literally admitting it that you got given models for free. So what if you
We
don't
can fix
get
it, but
models
not
for free?
not
Maybe you
cave
should
more
find a
like
free
prison.
resource like this.
Oh.
I don't know.
Or build your
But of
own
course, you can see
phone. That would
if
be
you support
sick.
this, unfollow me right now. Is anyone actually doing that?
Anime lover,
Like,
you
seriously,
sprayed
does
me
anyone
again.
see this and it's like, oh, jeez.
You get a whole entire month,
this person, but
kitty.
I do support Leaflet's
You get a whole
post.
entire
I
month
guess I'm gonna
off
have
from
to
being
unfollow.
bullied.
It's all for virtue signaling. That's all it is. But here's another one saying this is insulting to VTubing as being a
And
VTuber
even if
is
you do not
always involved
have an
in real
extreme
artists
enough
making
opinion, they
amazing
will
models, not
ostracize
slop
and want your deletion.
like
Yep.
this. And of course, the same person.
That's why you can't give in to the sharks, chat. Never give in to the sharks. Summon up your courage and metaphorically, Twitch, punch them in the snout.
When getting bodied in their own replies.
Oh, damn. I responded to this one, too.
Says muting this or whatever the other critters say. I know I'm getting bodied or whatever, but you guys in the comments.
Well, thank you for acknowledging that you got bodied in your own post.
You do you. If you don't want to learn arts and feel proud of what you've created and just have a machine do it for you, have fun with trying to copyright your VTuber.
Yeah, eventually you can go to an actual model. Mine is copyrighted. I already have that protection out on my model. It's one of the first things I did, which is why it took me so long to pay for it. I mean, you're dumb if you get a live 2D model and you don't copyright it. That's pretty dumb of you. I highly suggest if you get into the VTubing scene and you guys do get your own model, copyright it immediately. A month off from being bullied? I hope so.
No kidding, I don't have anything.
If they aren't using berries as ink and smearing it on
What the hell is wrong with
cave
you?
walls,
Stop it,
it's
Kenny.
not art.
No kidding, that's a bad goddamn kidding.
Thank you for the 5 biddies. Who are you bonking, by the way? Is that a bonk meant for anime? Oh, what up, Alone? Thanks for being in here, buddy.
I don't really think that is something these individuals are too worried about, but it seems like live and let live is not really your stance. I mean, it seems like it's the opposite. You're mad about people using this. You're calling it slop and trying to virtue signal about it. Seems a bit hypocritical. But of course, Leaflet would weigh in on this, saying the reason people are so militantly anti-AI is because it brutally exposes their lack of impetus. No more excuses, the walls are crashing down. One is forced to face the monster of their own inaction and lack of drive. And she adds on this reply saying, you can see when they go mask off that it's all about maintaining the keys to their kingdom, where this user says, because AI removes any meaning or value to talent, it put the most talented and talentless people on equal footing regarding the result. And she says, good. Now, of course, this is a very convoluted subject.
Good for you, Leaflet.
And I know it's one that people feel very strongly about, so I'm very interested in what you guys
Every time
have
I
to
hear
say,
that
but
Cartman sound
I think
alert.
the pattern of behavior and the outrage here.
Hey man, chat
is very
requested it, bro. I
recognizable.
can't get rid of it
We've seen
now.
this a million times before in the VTubing scene and across content creation. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like. Consider
My favorite
subscribing,
one is the
turning on
Wiener
notifications
song.
for daily uploads, as well as
Yeah, but the Wiener song is so long that I gotta put it worth bits. Because you guys mainly do it while I'm doing reaction content. So, yeah. You better make it worth my time if you guys are gonna stall my reaction content for like a good solid minute and a half.
multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.
Equal footing between talented and talentless is literally communism. Ooh, Kev. Oh, Kitty. Kitty isn't free for your month off. You can find that GIF and trigger her PTSD in Discord. Oh, come on.
What the hell is wrong with you? Stop it, Kenny.
Hey, Kev. Hey,
No
Kev.
kidding, that's a bad goddamn kidding.
Hey, Kev, don't tell them that. Okay, right now, they're looking pretty stupid. If you tell them that, they'll look even dumber, because they'll rant about that. Shh. Shh. You don't want to do that, bro. Come on now. What was wrong with my post? What? Who are you? I don't know who you are. Those kids would be upset if they could read. I'm sorry, Rune. It was deleted? What? I don't know who you are. You're acting really sussy, Bear. Automod hates fun. Yeah. Here's what's gonna happen, chat. You guys are gonna give me 5 minutes, and then I'm going to have Horizon because I literally just got a very important email that I need to go handle right now because it has to do with something that happened yesterday. So I will be putting you guys on the BRB screen real quick. Great video, Rev.
What is your profession?
Ho! Ho! Ho!
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
This is where they die! Alright, chat. Oh my god. Can I please end my YouTube recording for my video, please?
Not Kenny, that's a bad goddamn Kenny!
The deleted post was okay, Cody, but kicked in like a couple of words. Oh! I didn't know what he was talking about. Anyway, guys, you guys go watch Rev on the interwebs. Go watch him on freaking YouTube. I'll put that link inside the chat. And yeah, that's my 2-bit on this whole thing with AI and Leaflet. And I hope she keeps going. And I hope to God that all these leftist little losers cry in their faces and they shed little tears of flavoring for my coffee in the morning. So, yeah.